Guys, welcome back to another video. Let's jump right into it. So yesterday, January 31st, 2023, the pistol brace ruling went into effect. Okay, yesterday morning. Today's February 1st. The ruling was published on the Federal Register's website. And, you know, if you guys have been following this, you know that as soon as that was published, the rule is in effect. It was published yesterday morning. I was in meetings with the ATF yesterday. They were going over their PowerPoints and Q&As, FAQs, things like that. Which, by the way, I will link in the description. I'll put a link to the ATF website where you can find all this stuff in a condensed way, as well as a link directly to the Federal Register's website and the ruling posted on there. So, as you guys may or may not know, I run a gun shop. I am not the owner of the gun shop. I just am kind of the GM, the purchaser, the things like that of the store. So we are not a SOT. We're just a regular FFL. And let's just kind of recap what happened in the meeting and go over some of the stuff that they talked about. This won't be a very long video, so just hang in there. As of yesterday, you have 5 options if you have an AR pistol or any sort of pistol with a brace on it. Okay, you can remove the brace and keep it in a non-nearby. There's lots of vagues with this. Okay, keep it in a non-nearby location. If you keep the, let's just say hypothetically you put the pistol in your safe and then you put the brace in the same safe on a different shelf or something. If someone were to find out, that would still be illegal, as that would fall under what they are calling the constructive possession. Lots of ifs, gray areas, and vagueness with that. Option 2, you can put a 16-inch or longer barrel on it so it no longer meets the definition of a pistol. You can turn the firearm into the ATF, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to be doing that. Nope. You can register it as an SBR, you know, through like a Form 1 registering of an SBR, where you're basically manufacturing or registering an NFA item. You can destroy the stock or the firearm, or destroy the brace, I should say, in a manner that it cannot be reattached. Who's going to know this? Who's going to see how they're going to follow it? I'm not sure. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a lawyer. Nothing of the sort. Not even close. I'm just kind of going over what they talked about in the meetings yesterday. So they kept on saying, and people were questioning, if you just remove the brace, in and of itself, is the brace illegal? It is not. A brace is just a firearm part. It is not illegal. It is not banned. It is, in and of itself, it is just a firearm part. It's an accessory, if you will. You are allowed to have them. You're allowed to buy them. They are still on the market. The Roni kits for your Glocks and things, those in and of itself are just accessories. They are still legal to buy. It's once you put the firearm inside of it or the brace on the firearm, that's when you get into this weird ruling crap. Okay, it's a freaking nightmare. Lots of headaches involved with this. There are already some, you know, coalitions and groups and things fighting for this, already filing litigations and lawsuits to the ATF to get this overturned ASAP. I do think it will be overturned. It's just a speculation. I do think it will be overturned. I just don't know how long it's going to take. So they are waiving the $200 tax stamp if you decide to do the Form 1. Just keep in mind that if your background check is open for more than 88 days, it comes back as an automatic denial. And at that point in time, you know, are you a felon? I don't know. That's the biggest wonder right now with this is, are you a felon if it goes past the 88 days and you've sent in proof that you have an illegal weapon and you have a denied NFA application, denied Form 1, basically. So as a gun store, as an FFL holder, we were instructed to remove the braces or register them. We're just removing the braces. We're not selling them with the braces. They are just pistols, and it's totally legal to have an AR pistol with just a buffer tube, even with a piece of foam on it for a cheek. Like if you want to, like a cheek weld, that's still legal. It makes no sense to me, guys. It makes absolutely no sense to probably most of you. And to be honest, I don't think it makes sense to the ATF because they stumbled on their words quite a bit. They were unable to answer some pretty important questions. One of them that kept coming up was, how long is it going to take if you want to do a Form 1? How long is this process going to take for the end user? And in quotes, they said, it depends, we don't know. What is that? What kind of answer is that? I don't know. They said it depends on how many they get. They led us to believe that they weren't hiring any special team or anything to try to expedite these. So it's not looking really good. They don't really know. I'm not sure if they know their ass from their elbows. I don't really know what else to say. I will link these documents in the description. Feel free to click on them, check them out for yourself. It's the same stuff that we went over, that they trained us on. Again, use that term loosely. Everything about this is vague. I do believe, stay positive, talk to the right people, talk to the right associations and things to get this overturned ASAP. It makes no sense. I'm sure you guys can agree. It's a complete tread on the Second Amendment, and ultimately, even that aside, if you're not a huge, conspiracy, Second Amendment, blah, 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 yada, yada, it just makes no sense. If you can have it with a buffer tube and a comfortable piece of foam padding to put it right here and still look down the sights, and that's perfectly legal, what does it matter that you get an extra 1 inch of surface area on a brace? It makes no. It just makes no sense. The whole thing does. I don't have to say it again. I've said enough. Click the links in the description below if you want to read more about it on your own. Thank you guys for the support. We're almost at 10,000. We are on the road to 10K. I've got some cool stuff planned. I've got some giveaway stuff planned. I've got some companies I'm working with in the works. Nothing finalized yet, but some exciting stuff is coming. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.